Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this week's episode of the Ringing the Bell podcast. This week, we have a very special guest with us in Belles Volleyball senior, Grace Braselton. How are you, Grace?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So, Grace, coming up next week, we have a very special game for Belles Volleyball where you guys will be celebrating the Red Glasses movement. You've been very instrumental in bringing that to St. Mary's. How have you kind of seen that? And just tell us a bit more about your connection with Red Glasses.
Yeah, so the Red Glasses movement was started in Grand Rapids, where I'm from. The Jananoa family started it. So they had a daughter, her name was Audrey, and she had Down syndrome and a congenital heart defect. And she passed away in 2018, so I was in 8th grade. And her siblings had got to my school, so her family was a big part of our school community. And she just always had a huge smile on her face, always ran up and hugged people. And then she was known for her little red glasses.
Yeah.
So that's why their family started this movement, so people will see the world through Audrey's eyes. And their slogan is live boldly, love big, and pass it on. And then I wanted to bring it here to just be able to share it with this community since it's 2 hours away.
Yeah.
So I thought it was cool, and I brought it my sophomore year, and then my teammates loved it. They still rep the Red Glasses. They have the pins on their backpacks. So I've been doing it every year since.
Yeah. So with that, for you kind of coming from Grand Rapids with volleyball, how did you see your community up there really rally around his family as well?
Yeah, so, I mean, I can give a good example. I wasn't very close to their family at the time, but I grew closer with her sister, who's the same age as my little brother, and I've given her lessons through volleyball. So it's been fun with the volleyball connection. So I was like, okay, this would be a perfect way to bring it, and then I have the volleyball connection here to share it with the community that way.
Yeah. And then, as you said, you brought it in your sophomore year, so a couple of years ago now. You're going into year 3 with honoring the Red Glasses movement. How have you seen your teammates, both current, former, and sort of the newer teammates as well, how have you seen them adapt to this something that really, I imagine a lot of people around this area didn't know a lot about? How have you seen them adapt to it and then also kind of grow over the past couple of years with it?
Yeah, I think it's just cool how they just know about it now. Like in Grand Rapids, most people around just know what it is. And so here when I brought it, they didn't know anything about it. But then now, as we get new freshmen too on the team, I just like sharing it to new families. It's always a different team that comes to play us.
Yeah.
So, I mean, last year was cool. We had Calvin, so they're from Grand Rapids, but it was still fun. And then they just get excited about it every year. I love my teammates. They'll be like, so when's the Red Glasses game? Yeah.
So, and with bringing in all of that this year, even though it's it's Alma.
Yeah.
So, start of conference as well. And how have you seen like the other opponents that we brought in? You mentioned Calvin last year, but how have you seen them kind of? It may not necessarily be their home theme game. How have you seen them kind of react to it as well?
It's been pretty special because, especially last year, I had heard that they were looking for the Red Glasses when they got here. Like, they got off the bus and they were like, okay, where are the Red Glasses? Because they saw on social media that it was the Red Glasses game. So, I mean, it feels good that they get excited about it, even if they don't know what it is.
Yeah.
They just get excited to celebrate it, and it's always fun to play when there's a theme, so.
And then kind of going over to the volleyball side of things for you guys are 11-0 to start the season. I haven't looked back too far, but I know that at least in 25 years, so before 2000, this has not happened for St. Mary's volleyball. How have you guys seen this season go along for you guys? Because it's not really just been, you guys are winning games. You guys are dominating teams. I know Beloit recently, you guys won every single set by 10 or more points. You guys dominated Dominican. You had a great game against Grinnell, especially in that 5th set. You guys got a huge lead and really just finished them off. How have you guys seen your season kind of go along with that as well?
I think we've just had a really great culture with the team, and so that's really helped. And we have so many competitive players that are on the court. So even like Grinnell, we lost that 4th set, which I feel like we could have beat them in 4.
Yeah.
But we still battled back and came back. That's what we haven't always done in the past, is where no matter what, even if we get down in ruts. Like there was a game we came back being down, I think 13-22 or something like that.
Yes.
And we came back and we won that set. So it's just the grit, I would say, and just constantly working hard and not letting any mistake or point set us back.
Yeah. And you guys are playing good programs as well. Yeah. Manchester recently, Grinnell, as we mentioned, but even Franklin, their record might not have shown it, but that was a very good opponent for you guys, and it was a great win. But even early in the season at Cedar Point, how have you guys taken momentum from, you're beating these good teams and taking that into the other games as well, but not letting yourselves get complacent?
I think we don't even pay attention to, we do pay attention to what team's on the other side, but we don't at the same time. We're just like, okay, this is the next game. We got to battle. We do our things right.
Yes.
Like if we are doing good offensively, defensively, then we'll win no matter what record they have or what talent they have.
And then you guys have 3 more games before conference play starts. So you'll have Olivet this week, and then you'll go to Manchester, take on the Spartans as well as North Central before the Alma Red Glasses game on Tuesday. How are you guys preparing kind of going into conference? Because the MIAA is an extremely tough conference for volleyball with Hope, Calvin, Trine. Even Albion this year has been really good, especially with Carly Frank, who's just been dominating statistically. But how are you guys kind of preparing going into, that you have a lot of tough competition coming up?
Yeah, preparing by just knowing that, yes, we played some tough teams, but conference is a whole different story.
Yeah.
And I think this weekend's really going to get us ready because North Central is a good team. Manchester, we went to 5 with them.
Yeah.
But it was a great game. It could have gone either way. So I think we've been working really hard defensively and passing-wise. It's really helping our offense be great. Like, it starts with the pass. So.
Yeah. And you guys have been great, just not even your starters, but obviously we've seen Caroline has been having a great season. Callie has been starting to pick back up where she left off. But even everybody else from Shannon, Dell, you coming off the bench, you guys have just been dominant throughout the entire set.
Yeah, our middles are so dominant. Like, it feels like every time they get the ball, they get a point. Yeah. But then it's not just them. Like like you said, it's right side, it's our left sides.
Yeah, and even Gigi, Abby, setting up, getting almost 20 assists every single game for each of them. And then even Carly in the back, she's holding it down very strongly back there as well.
Yeah, like the digs, we're getting almost everything up. We're doing well defensively, and then the setter's just getting a hittable ball. Most of the time it's killable.
Well, Grace, I just want to say thank you so much for coming on Ringing the Bell. Obviously, we know everybody around Belles Volleyball knows your strong connection with the Red Glasses game, and I want to thank you so much for telling us more about that. And we really want to get as many people out to that game as possible. Yeah. But real quick, we're actually going to send it over to Peyton, who's going to tell us a bit more about this past week in Belles Athletics.
Hi, I'm Peyton Dymek, and I'm here to give you the Belles Weekly Recap. This past weekend, the cross-country team competed in Gil Dodd's Invitational, where they finished 11th of 18 teams. Savannah Polson ran a 24-25, finishing 51st overall, and Isabel Ock finished 68th overall, running a 24-57.7. Belles Golf competed in MIAA First Jamboree in Grand Rapids, Michigan, where they finished 4th of 9 teams, shooting a 324. Melanie Meyer had a T5 finish where she shot 77. Colleen Han and Catherine Swain had a T17 finish, and Kate Plessinger also had a T17 finish as an individual. St. Mary's College Volleyball also kept its perfect 11-0 record on the season with a big 3-0 win against Dominican, a close 3-2 win against Grinnell College, and a big 3-0 win against Beloit. Throughout the weekend, Callie Lukowski led the team with 28 kills. Juliana Grazik led the team in digs and assists, having 55 assists and 19 digs, and Shannon Rudge led the team in aces. Belle Soccer also had 2 matches, one against Anderson at Anderson and one against Wheaton at home, both ending in draws. Lane Ritterman scored her first goal since coming back from Hodgkin's lymphoma, and freshman Megan Crayer had her first collegiate start, where she was able to get an amazing save that kept the Wheaton draw. On top of that, Kayla O'Neill was also named MIAA Defensive Player of the Week with 180 minutes of all-out play, only allowing 4 shots on goal total. Soccer will host Earlham College on Wednesday at 4 p.m. before traveling to play Kalamazoo on September 30th. Volleyball will host Olivet at 7 p.m. on Wednesday before traveling to play Manchester and North Central over the weekend before coming back to host Alma on the 30th. The golf team will be playing in the Bulldog Classic this weekend before they go to play their second jamboree also on the 30th. That was your Belles Weekly Recap. Make sure to follow St. Mary's Athletics on all social media platforms so you can stay up to date with Belles Athletics. Belle, yeah.
Grace, I just want to say thank you once again for joining Ringing the Bell. Obviously, as we've mentioned a lot, Red Glasses game is coming up next Tuesday, September 30th.
Yep.
You guys are hosting Alma for your conference opener as well. Do you guys have anything that you want to say just to get a few more people out? Because we've been seeing a lot of good attendance numbers for volleyball, but obviously we always want more people.
Yeah, I mean, just be there. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's a good game to watch, and the Red Glass is really special. You'll hear more about the story then.
Yeah.
So if you come then, you can get a pair of red glasses or a pin.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
As we mentioned, September 30th, 7 p.m. against Alma for Belles Volleyball. And if you're interested in learning more about the Red Glasses movement, you can check out the link down in the description below. Ladies and gentlemen, just thank you once again for tuning in to Ringing the Bell. Make sure to stay tuned to all of our social medias. Stay up to date on everything Belles Athletics. Have a great day, everyone.